In this lesson, we will learn how to answer the table chart in the writing task 1. I will take a sample question and solve it step by step. Let's just have a look at the sample question which says, the table below gives information about the underground railway systems in 6 cities. Write a report for a university lecturer describing the information shown below. Make comparisons where relevant. Let's just have a look at the table data. As you can see, the table shows the data of the underground railway systems in 6 different cities. It provides information regarding when the railway system opened, the kilometers of route, and the number of passengers traveling on the railway every year. I will make a quick draft to answer this question. Here I will write an introduction, an overview, a first body paragraph, and a second body paragraph. In the introduction, we will simply paraphrase the question and we don't need to draft it here just to save our time. In the overview, we will describe the most noticeable features of the table data. This we can do when we start writing this task, again with the purpose of saving our time. For the body paragraphs, we will first analyze the table data, then we will plan how to group the information for the body paragraphs. Here I can notice that Sydney's rail system started in 1860. London's rail system started in 1875 and California started underground rail systems in the year 1890. So all three countries have the oldest rail systems. After that, Paris started a rail systems in 2002, Tokyo started a rail system in 2008, and Los Angeles started a rail systems in 2014. That looks quite new as compared to the other three countries. So I can group the information based on the newest rail systems and the oldest rail systems. In the first body paragraph, I will write about the newest rail systems. And in the second body paragraph, I will write about the oldest rail systems. In the first body paragraph, I will begin with the Los Angeles, which has the most recent railway system of all three latest networks that started in the year 2014 with 32 kilometers of route and serves 78 million people. In the draft, I will write Los Angeles Rail Network is the latest network with 32 kilometers of route and 78 million annual passengers. Then Tokyo's rail network has the shortest route that is just 15 kilometers and serves only 51 million people every year, which is the lowest figure here. I will write that Tokyo's network is the shortest and serves the least number of passengers, with an accumulation of only 51 million annual passengers. After this, Paris has a route of 130 kilometers, which is the longest route among the three latest railway systems. Also, 157 million people travel every year on this route, which is the highest number among the three latest rail networks. I will write that Paris has the longest route, which is 130 kilometer and also serves the highest number of passengers, 157 million people on this route. For the second body paragraph, I will write about the oldest rail systems. Now, Sydney, London, and California have the oldest rail systems, so I will write about them in the second body paragraph. Here, Sydney is the oldest network that was established in 1860 and has a route of 396 kilometers, which is the longest route among the oldest networks. It also serves 674 million passengers per year. I will write Sydney has the oldest network and longest route, which is a 396 kilometers long route and serves 674 million people. Then London has a 199 kilometers of route and carries 1,289 million passengers every year. I can notice that this 199 kilometer is almost half the size of the 396 kilometer route of Sydney. Upper right, London has almost half the size of route compared to Sydney, which is a 199 kilometers route, and this route serves 1,289 million annual passengers. Finally, California's rail system serves 2,033 million passengers every year, so I can say it is the route where the highest number of passengers travel every year. Our right, California's network serves the highest number of passengers, that is 2,033 million people traveling every year. Now we will start writing this task question. I will begin this task question with an introduction in which I will paraphrase the question. Here I will write, the table chart compares data on underground rail networks from 6 major cities in terms of age, route kilometers, and passenger count in millions. After this, I will write an overview which will explain the most noticeable features of this table. As I can notice by comparing all 6 cities' data, the oldest rail networks like Sydney, London, and California have the longest route and serves more passengers as compared to the newest rail networks like Los Angeles, Tokyo, and Paris. So I will write it as, overall, it is clear that the 3 oldest underground rail systems have the longest routes and serve significantly more passengers than the newer systems. Now I will start writing my first body paragraph by considering my draft points. I will begin with the Los Angeles rail network first, which is the latest network with 32 kilometers of route and serves 78 million people. I will write it as, among the 3 newest railway systems, Los Angeles has the latest rail system established in 2014 with 32 kilometers of route and 78 million passengers per annum. Then I will write about the Tokyo railway system, which is the shortest and serves the least number of passengers, that is 51 million. I will write it as, Tokyo, on the other hand, serves the least number of people at only 51 million per year on its shortest route. And finally, I will write about Paris railway system, which has the longest route of 130 kilometers and carries 157 million passengers annually. I will continue to write, furthermore, Paris has the most extensive underground rail system with 130 kilometers of track as compared to Tokyo and Los Angeles. It is also the busiest of the 3, serving 157 million commuters each year. In the second body paragraph, I will explain the older underground railway systems. As I mentioned in the draft, Sydney has the oldest and longest network with 396 kilometers of route that carries 674 million people. I will write it as, regarding the other 3 older networks, the Sydney Rail Network, which was launched in 1860 with 396 kilometers of route, is the oldest and longest network. Then I will write about London rail system, which has a 199-kilometer route that is almost half the size of Sydney and serves 1,289 million people per year. I will write it as, the second largest system in London is only about half the size of the Sydney Underground network with 199 kilometers of route. However, it serves more people per year. At the end, I will write about California rail system, which serves the highest number of passengers, that is 2033 million people. I will continue to write. While only third in terms of size, the California system is certainly the most used with 2033 million passengers every year. This is all about writing a table chart question. With some practice, you'll be able to attempt this task. So good luck and keep practicing.